Hi, my name is Sydney. I'm a graphic designer and an artist, and I've been working on a couple of projects lately and been working on a painting for the first time in a long time. So I figured I'd put all of those things into this little art vlog for you guys. So let's get started. This whole process has been really meditative. It's just like kind of tedious, but sometimes those are like the best projects to have. Throw on some headphones. It makes the time fly by, at least, you know? I've seen so many things about like getting off your phone and turning off social media and like taking back your attention span, I guess, is the best way I can think of how to put it. So stuff like this I feel like really helps with like going outside, of course. But I think lately, like, taking it slow like this makes, like, I don't know, the day not just fly by. Makes me like sit down and think and have time to just relax without staring at a screen. Alrighty, here is my final painting. It is from my design class where we were talking about op art and the artist Bridget Riley this week, who's known for doing these black and white, very linear, optical illusion looking paintings. Her stuff is really like precise and intricate and clean, and I really like how they look. So for mine, I did a checker pattern the whole way down, and then I drew these different size circles just using random objects around the house like bowls. And then every time I would cross into one of these big circle shapes, I would invert my checkered pattern in order to create this optical illusion. And yeah, I really like how it turned out. I'll probably make a second one because it was pretty fun and like meditative to sit down and just paint very like intricate shapes. And then that way I'll have two of them to put up around the house. But this is my painting. Alrighty, so I wanted to talk about a couple of the projects I've been working on the past couple months. I have them right here. There's about 4 of them. The first one I have been working on, and still am working on obviously, is this pressed flowers kerchief. It is using mosaic knitting, so it's the first time I've used 2 colors in a knit project because I only started knitting this year. And I think it's different from color work because you're not carrying the color through as you're knitting. You just work one colored strand each way. So I'm never like using multiple strands in each row. And it makes this gingham looking pattern, but it might just be the colors I'm using that kind of reminds me of that picnic table look. And I really love the little flower motif. I am making it much bigger than what the pattern says to do. And the pattern is free online. I found it through Hobbii, the yarn company. And yeah, I'm trying to make it bigger because they have it stop at about like 5 or 6 flowers, and I just thought that was pretty small. So I wanted something pretty big that I could tie probably around my head or tie as like a little ascoff, as a little scarf looking thing. But I think it's super pretty, even if it's like something just to hang on like a shelf or if it's something to put on a table. I think it works up really nice, and it's a nice like flowy material. It's not too thick. So next up I have this really pretty lilac Sophie hood. It's a part of that whole Sophie series by Petite Knit. Specifically the Sophie scarf is what went really viral. I remember around Christmas time, I feel like people were making like 4 or 5 of them for Christmas gifts, and I see why. They're really, really easy to make up, to work up. This is the second Sophie hood I've made, so once I finish the first one, you like know how to do the pattern much faster, and it's the same increase and then the same way to decrease, so it just works up really fast, and it's really fun to make. And it's got cute little like pointed ends so that when you like roll it up, it makes a little croissant roll, and it's really cute. And overall, I think it's such a cute little look. It's a little bit different than like a normal scarf, and gives you the option to put a little hood on. It's really cute. And then throughout the past month or so, I've been working on this crochet table runner. It's probably about like 3 or 4 feet. It's not that big for like a 6-person table, but it's big enough for my little round table. And I made it up using this even moss stitch is what it's called, where it's just a half double crochet and a slip stitch over and over and over again, and it makes this really cool texture. And I like it because it makes it look and feel more durable. It's like a thicker stitch sort of, and I also use recycled cotton yarn, I believe, and it's thick and durable, so in case you spill something, I feel like it'd be totally fine in the washer, and just like could be such a good like pillowcase or other like home decor items. It's pretty versatile, and it looks like more complicated than it really is, and I like that. And the last project I made this month was this green sweater vest. It is the Gemma vest by I Am Lanka. I hope I'm saying that right, on Instagram. And I was part of the pattern testers for it. It is this cool like diamond texture sweater vest. I just love how the pattern turned out with the negative space for the diamond. I think it makes a really cool texture. I'll probably get more wear out of this in the fall when it cools down. And also because of the colors just kind of give collegiate, dark academia vibes. So it's really cute, it's really fun. I think it's like a pretty versatile piece, and I think lots of different people can wear it, and it just looks nice. So that is everything I've made the past couple of months. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more crafting.